Hi everybody, this is Dino Chris from Prehistoric Facts. This is another special episode, so we're actually going to be, in the next two episodes, I'll be doing episode 90, special episode number 98 and 99. This will be 98, so 99 will actually happen a little bit later. And so we're actually going to be talking about two Triassic reptiles. And now, one is actually going to be a marine reptile, and the other one is just going to be a reptile that lived on land. And so the first one we're actually going to be talking about for special episode number 98 would actually be the marine reptile Cymbospondylus. Now, Cymbospondylus in Greek or Latin means boat spine. Lived in the Triassic period about 240 to 210 million years ago. And so it's an ichthyosaur, and the fossils have been found mainly in Germany and Nevada, but it was actually discovered in 1868 by the first American paleontologist, Joseph Leidy. And so this guy discovered the first Cymbospondylus. He never really found a complete specimen. So the reason why he gave the name Cymbospondylus, or otherwise nicknamed boat spine, is probably because he probably had a piece of vertebrae, and it was almost kind of shaped almost like a boat in a way. And so it wasn't until the early 1900s is when scientists started to discover more complete specimens of this thing. And so what Cymbospondylus is actually a basal ichthyosaur. Now, Cymbospondylus could actually get close to 20 feet in length. And so this is an animal that would actually be very big and would be the top predator in its time at that point. Ichthyosaurs in the Triassic were huge. They were actually not as big like say as some of the ones that are actually going to be happening like in the late Jurassic or early Cretaceous. There is one ichthyosaur I did talk about one time, but it was actually I didn't have too much information on that one, but even though that one was considered to be the biggest ichthyosaur, Cymbospondylus would actually not be the biggest ichthyosaur, but he would actually be one of the largest basal ichthyosaurs in the Triassic. And so ichthyosaurs at that time actually were very large. They actually had a lot of teeth. All ichthyosaurs actually have teeth. Now, when you actually see a lot of documentaries on TV about, like, say, some marine reptiles, you would actually possibly see that ichthyosaurs probably did not have that much of teeth on them. It's because some of the narrators actually say that ichthyosaurs are toothless. That is not true. And you actually look at their skulls, you actually do see there are small teeth in ichthyosaurs. What ichthyosaurs probably hunt were pretty much like squid, fishes, and possibly smaller versions of marine reptiles. Probably they would eat their own kind as juveniles. They could be cannibalistic. They could actually possibly take out baby nothosaurs, but even though nothosaurs probably for the babies or the hatchlings would probably be on land for the first probably on the first few days, and then they'll actually head on down towards the ocean. But Cymbospondylus would actually just be one of the largest predators in the sea at that time. And even though it is actually kind of a big ichthyosaur, it is actually not a slow-moving animal whatsoever. It actually can have some good bursts of speed. I can't really say what kind of the speed would actually have, but the later ichthyosaurs would actually be a lot faster. The Jurassic and the early Cretaceous ichthyosaurs would actually be really, really fast. They would actually possibly had speeds of almost 40 miles per hour in the water, which is amazing. But Cymbospondylus would probably actually have a speed of probably between 20 and 25 miles per hour, give or take. And so that would actually be a good speed for Cymbospondylus. And of course, extinction for Cymbospondylus is that it just could not adapt to changes in the climate in the oceans, because first of all, once you actually have the Atlantic Ocean starting to form, you're not really going to actually be part of that area, and also, yeah, you're going to be outcompeted by larger carnivorous marine reptiles. And so the plesiosaurs started to evolve just about the time the Jurassic got started. And then you actually have like the pliosaurs. Pliosaurs actually started to evolve, I would say, maybe in the middle Jurassic. And that's when you actually kind of think like that when like the faster ichthyosaurs probably started to happen. This is when Cymbospondylus just could not compete with those types of ichthyosaurs that were just like so streamlined, so fast that they could actually just outcompete Cymbospondylus for food. Alright, that's it for now. Now the next episode, I'll actually be talking about episode 99, would actually be about Desmatasuchus. So stay tuned for that, and you can, and I'll talk about certain parts of episode 100 after I record episode 99. So take care, and see you in a little bit.